For self-defense use or any other practical purpose in the field, the best revolver is only as good as its holster. Without a convenient, safe, and reliable way to carry your handgun, you're going to be less effective no matter what you set out to do. Plus, the mark of a rank amateur is carrying a nice wheel gun in a cheap or improperly fitted holster. To help keep your favorite revolver at your side safely, comfortably, and stylishly, we're bringing you a list of 7 of the best revolver holsters you can currently get. The first offering on our list is the perfect general-purpose holster for single-action rimfire fans. 1791 Gun Leather's Single 6 holster is a traditionally styled and versatile leather rig with a behind-the-hammer thumb brake for security, whether you're out riding your horse or an ATV, or just hiking through the woods. The gorgeous classic chestnut color will patina gracefully with age and use, adding some authentic style to your handgun that you can't get any other way. If that's not your preference, it's also available in a smoky, dusty charcoal black. And speaking of handguns, this rig will fit any small frame 22 LR revolver with up to a 6.5-inch barrel, including the Ruger Wrangler, Ruger Single 6, Heritage Rough Rider, and Colt New Frontier. Prospective buyers should note, though, that a break-in is required to achieve a proper, secure fit, so follow the instructions that come with the holster. You'll also be happy to note that this holster is fully ambidextrous and is ready to wear for righties or lefties out of the box. Sometimes a single solution is just what the doctor ordered, and if you don't want to waste time looking for a perfectly fitted holster or shell out the cash, you should check out the Eco Leather IWB from Houston Holsters. This simple faux leather inside the waistband gun bucket adds a spring steel clip for easy attachment to the belt and a heavy-duty nylon hem for durability. The satiny interior of the holster is easy on your handgun's finish, and the simple design means it is applicable for strong side, cross draw, or behind-the-hip carry, and models are available for right and left-handed users. The Eco Leather IWB will fit most medium or large frame revolvers with barrels between 3.5 and 4.5 inches, including guns from Taurus, Smith & Wesson, Ruger, Colt, and more. Buyers should know that retention is provided predominantly by the snug fit of the belt, which holds the holster, and the gun it carries against your body. You'll want to spend time adjusting your wardrobe so you can get it just right before you start carrying for real. A rig that looks like it was transported right out of the 1920s, this all-in-one, single-strap adjustable chest rig from Turbon splits the difference between a vertical shoulder holster and a driver-style chest rig. Made from high-quality, genuine leather, the holster features a behind-the-hammer thumb brake for security and stitch loops on the shoulder strap for extra ammunition. Right above that is a small pouch for utility items or other tools. Brass rivets and sliders adorn the entire rig and tastefully set off the Havana brown color. The only concession to modernity is a quick-release plastic buckle on the chest strap, allowing you to ditch the rig quickly when needed. The holster body itself is a reasonably good fit for medium and large frame revolvers with up to a 6-inch barrel, but note that it does rely on the thumb brake almost exclusively for security. Another downside is that you'll have to stretch the loops to fit your chosen cartridge. They are a little too big for .22s and too small for almost anything else. My advice: wet the loops down thoroughly, then squeeze in some dummy or sacrificial cartridges. Let the loops dry out with those in place, and you should be good to go afterward. For hunting, camping, or hiking, it doesn't get any cooler than this rig from Turbon. We've got 4 more holsters to look at on our list, but before we get to them, I need you to do me a huge favor. If you're enjoying the video, take just 1 second to click like and subscribe. Those 2 clicks help us out a ton here on the channel, and by doing so, you can be sure you'll never miss even a single one of our videos. Thanks so much! It's impossible to have more fun than when you have a .22 single-action revolver in your hand. Hey, I don't make the laws, I just follow them. Jokes aside, every good .22 needs a good holster, and if you are packing a Ruger Wrangler, Heritage Rough Rider, or similarly sized small frame single action, one of the best values going is the DeSantis Wild Hog. Made from a tastefully contrasting combination of top-grain steer hide and center-cut steer hide, it fits any similarly sized gun with a barrel length up to 4 5/8 inches. This outside-the-waistband rig is fully ambidextrous, with belt loops on both sides and a reversible wraparound thumb brake that has a cutout allowing it to nestle in place over the hammer spur. It's a small feature, but a good one, because it provides better security and prevents the thumb brake from interfering with your grip when going for a quick draw. The heavily reinforced holster mouth prevents the softer suede steer hide from collapsing when the gun is in hand and facilitates safe and sure reholstering. Like all DeSantis products, it is made to last with top-quality fasteners and heavy-duty stitching. It's also a bargain price for a full leather holster and the perfect accessory for your favorite .22. Another simple rig, but a good one, this leather clip-on OWB holster from OTAC. It's a good solution for folks who need a light-duty, general-purpose holster that is easy to put on and easy to take off. It is an especially good choice for folks who have a battery of similarly sized guns, since the adjustable thumb brake on this rig can be easily repositioned and shortened or lengthened to work with hammerless or exposed hammer guns. Instead of Velcro, the thumb brake is solidly held in place by a steel Chicago screw. Definitely a nice feature at this price point. This is a one-size-fits-most proposition, and it works with a wide variety of Taurus and Smith & Wesson J-frame guns of various calibers, including .22s, .32s, .38s, and .357s. Any model with up to a 3-inch barrel is good to go, but do note it won't fit bigger .41s, .44s, and .45s. A spring steel clip is positioned to easily slide over your belt and provides decent stability if you're walking around unconcerned with concealment or just need a place to park the gun and free up your hands for a day on the range. It wouldn't be my first choice for duty or concealment, but as an affordable, adaptable, and fairly stylish option, it's a fine choice for the money. Revolvers are seen as borderline obsolescence these days, if not totally obsolete. In the era of high-capacity compact semi-auto pistols, why would anyone choose a revolver? Good question, and one I have answered in other videos on this channel. But for now, let it suffice that carrying an old-school handgun means it is often best carried in an old-school holster. And it's hard to get more old-school than a classic leather pancake rig. This 2-slot OWB leather rig from Cardini looks like so many others in the category, but it has the features and attention to detail that savvy users look for. Heavy, duty row stitching, a reinforced mouth to prevent collapse when the gun is drawn, and nicely beveled belt loops that make threading the belt and adjusting the holster while it's worn easier. In use, it provides a good mix of concealment, easy reholstering, and security. If you aren't rambling up and down a mountainside, you likely don't have to worry about your piece coming loose with this rig. The model shown here is fitted for most 5-shot small-frame revolvers, including the usual suspects from Taurus, Smith & Wesson, Ruger, Charter, and more. Not that 6-shot guns require a different model. Available in a deep, glossy settle brown finish, Cardini has made old-school cool available and affordable for revolver fans. One of the most famous and ubiquitous names in leather holsters brings us one of the oldest and still one of the best leather rigs for combative revolvers. The Combat Master is an outside-the-waistband masterpiece, a leather pancake rig that is optimized for a quick, flawless draw and effortless sure reholstering when the time comes. This 2-slot rig fits 1 3/4-inch belts and has a butt-forward bias to improve concealability under an outer garment. Extended flared rigs reach all the way back to cover the sides of the hammer in order to help prevent snagging, while the grip is still felt perfectly positioned and fully exposed, so nothing will get in your way when it's time to clear leather. Speaking of leather, the Combat Master is made from premium steer hide, both for astonishingly good looks and true durability. There's no thumb brake, so you'll have to be vigilant of anything that might accidentally pluck the gun free. But this is a trade-off that most competent carriers will be happy to make. The CM312 model shown here is fitted for the Kimber K6S with a 2-inch barrel, but many other fitments are available. With that, we've reached the end of our list of the best revolver holsters you can get. Whether you are looking for a simple rig for your favorite .22 or a dedicated option for concealed carry, we covered something for every wheel gun shooter. Tell me what you think about the Gelco front pocket holster that we checked out. Do you prefer to carry a stubby in the pocket or keep it holstered on your belt? Let's chat about it down in the comments. And before you run, make sure you hit like and subscribe so you can keep up with all of our upcoming videos here on All About Survival. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.